people are in this zombie zone of knowing it's coming but totally paralysed because they don't, they can't really process it.
We do need to build a critical mass, and that's not going to be it's not going to happen by telling millions of people that they need to be arrested.
The climate crisis is here, and activists say that we have to do something now. But some would say that we've never been so divided. Debates around ULEZ and low traffic neighbourhoods are raging on, but at the same time, it feels like we have to do something. We went to the World Transformed, a socialist festival that runs alongside the Labour Party conference each year, and there we spoke to a number of climate activists about what the best way forward is and how they can take everyone along with them.
If you're going to tell people to make a sacrifice, then the least you can do is actually acknowledge it's a sacrifice, number one, and number two, ideally share that sacrifice with them.
Whether we like it or not, stuff is going to change. Now, I think the people who should start paying for that change right now are those people who've benefited for the last 40 years. Now, that's not someone in their Honda Jazz with a caring responsibility. They should not be made to suffer.
People that don't like ULEZ will care about their energy bills going up and up and up. They will care about their homes being leaky and cold. And so I think we have to work on the narrative that the government is currently spinning, which is basically, if we extract more oil, then it'll be good for energy security. But we know that's not true.
We're looking at 1,000 million people dying this century because of global heating. That is no longer a maybe, it's pretty much a will. Keir Starmer has said that because of financial stability, he is going to let Rosebank go ahead. Right? So he is saying that it is more important to have financial, economic stability than protect the climate or to work towards climate stability. If we don't have a stable climate, we have no economic system. It's the politics, it's policy of the lunatic asylum. So Labour is not going to protect us. Labour is not going to save us. We need to do something else. Politics isn't working. We need a different kind of democracy, and that's why Just Stop Oil supports citizens' assemblies.
It doesn't matter almost who gets into power, whether it's Labour or the Conservatives, because they are just spinning the narrative of the oil and gas industry and of the ruling class. I don't see any government currently who will change things for the people.
First of all, we've got to get away from framing it as a green agenda, right? It's a death project by the elites, right? That's how we need to frame it. It's they're going to have us all die. The strategy is to have a pincer movement between civil resistance and an assemblies movement. The whole idea is to create a culture of assemblies, not because they're going to become hegemonic, because it's so difficult, but so that when 20,000 French people die rather than 20,000 Libyans and all hell breaks loose, there will be a culture that can be then amplified and rapidly grow. And there's no guarantees, but if you don't have it at all, you're fucked. Because there's no organisation. Because fascism always works when there's no left organisation. I don't mean lots of people coming to conferences having nice words. What I mean is have you got 200 people in Liverpool who go out 2 nights a week door knocking? The Western bourgeoisie, shall I say this? The Western bourgeoisie is, metaphorically going to have its head chopped off, unfortunately, and it's beyond my pay grade to assess spiritually whether that's, whether they deserve it or not. I leave that for higher powers, but as a mere sociologist, it's a no-brainer.